The death of two men in southeast Austin is raising questions about unsafe living conditions for others. The medical examiner says they died from accidental carbon monoxide poisoning in a duplex on Ventura Drive. The city says it was illegally converted to house more renters. KXAN's Doug Shoup is there live tonight. And Doug, what's being done to bring that building up to code?
Well, Leslie, the city says the owner has installed carbon monoxide and smoke detectors, as well as removed a lot of the trash and debris from around the property. The next step will be to tear down some of the walls inside this building, which separate 13 individual apartment units. All of the tenants were forced to leave Unit A, but since Unit B has a separate heating system, some have chosen to keep living here while the code compliance renovations are being made.
The loss of a life, no matter what the situation is tough for anybody.
Inside Unit A of this duplex, the bodies of 60-year-old Ronald Matthias and 65-year-old Robert Anderson were discovered.
I wasn't sure what to think.
Austin police homicide detectives determined no criminal activity or gross negligence occurred, but called code compliance officers who say the property owner, Rosemary Fallis, had 9 structural maintenance and land use violations, including not having the furnace inspected. They also say she never pulled permits to convert the building into 13 single-bedroom apartments.
What you kind of ended up with is a maze-like setup within this location, a location that didn't have adequate, natural lighting, didn't have, adequate ventilation, and there were also burglar bars on the outside of some of these windows.
Code compliance is also inspecting 2 other properties Fallis owns on the same street.
It makes you think. It makes you get curious and start asking questions.
Reagan Kirk lives in one of the buildings and says the deaths of 2 neighbors concern him.
You don't expect nothing like that. You shouldn't expect that.
Code compliance says Fallis has fully cooperated and won't be fined at this point.
Our goal is to bring them into compliance, is to make it right. We could fine all day, but really we want to correct the situation. And if they don't comply, then that's when we start looking at fines.
Homeowner Rick Torres has lived in the neighborhood for 25 years. He's sad to hear about the deaths, but hopeful they bring changes.
Of course, the loss of life isn't going to change, regardless of what's done at this point. It's good to hear the city of Austin is addressing it aggressively. That is very refreshing to hear. And the sooner it's fixed, the better.
Now, late tonight, the owner, Rosemary Fallis, released a statement saying on January 22nd and 23rd, the day and day after the men were found dead, Austin firefighters tested for carbon monoxide and natural gas leaks, but found none in the duplex. She does not believe the men died as a result of the furnace, but instead as a result of excessive fumes from riding in one of their own trucks earlier that day. Regardless, she has until February 22nd to bring this property up to code. Reporting live in Southeast Austin, Doug Shoup, KXAN Austin News.